Hi there Scorpio, I'm Ellie with PsychicFuture.com and this is your horoscope from the 23rd to the 29th of July. So this week we've got quite an important movement going on, and that is Mercury retrograde. So normally when people think about Mercury retrograde they start to panic because what they've read is usually negative. So a lot of the time you'll read that technology will go wrong, your thinking will become jumbled, you're not meant to sign contracts, you're not meant to do anything but stay in your house and panic about Mercury retrograde. But I tend to look at it from a more optimistic point of view, and I think of it as a way of helping us to focus in on the parts of our lives that are not quite going right and thinking about what we need to do to improve them. So if you think about Mercury retrograde in comparison with like other RE words, so things like reassess or review, then what these words encourage us to do is to take a really detailed look at some aspect of some part of our life and then work out what we need to do to improve that. So this particular Mercury retrograde is in Leo, so it's going to be all about our creative energy, the joy that we bring to our lives, our playtime and relaxed time, and our communication with others. So for everyone, I've been giving them a word to help them to focus on, a little bit like a mantra that you can just repeat to yourself during Mercury retrograde period in order to try and encourage you to see the positive side of it. So for you Scorpio, I'm giving you the word remix. So when you think of the word remix, you usually think of music, right? So you've got a song that originally is quite good, but then someone else comes along and they give it a completely different change and they make it their own. They give it like a new direction and a new sound. So for you, if you use this metaphor in your own life, if you think about where you need to remix something, so perhaps at work you need to start doing something a little bit different with a different mindset, or you need to change some things. Perhaps in your own projects you need to give it a bit of a shake up and add some funky beats to your life and just try and do things in a slightly different way than you would normally do. Then this will really help you to have this transformative effect during Mercury retrograde, rather than focusing on all the bad things. So whenever you have a bit of a mental anguish, or you're confused, or you feel like you're not communicating right with somebody, just think of the word remix and think, what can I do differently here that might be a little bit better and might give me better results in my life. So good luck with that Scorpio, and I hope to see you next week. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Much love!